Hello everybody, Wild Tracker here, and welcome to another episode here on New Eriador. And hopefully you enjoyed that little time lapse of that thing over there. And I don't know if you watched Dadcraft's recent episode, but you should go and check it out. He did a nice time lapse of building this sort of mosaic on here, and yeah, he kind of got stuck halfway through because he was having underneath this glass is all this wool. And he was saying that he'd been trying his axe and his sword and everything else, and it all seemed to break the same. What was the best tool for breaking wool? So I decided to come over here. Rather than leaving a comment in his comments, I would leave him a little bit of a clue to help him out to work out what is the best tool for wool. And just so you know, in case you didn't know, I know you're confused on the best tool to use on wool. So here's a clue. And if that wasn't enough, we've completely filled his chest with shears, which is just, he's never going to use that many shears, and they don't stack well, and in fact they don't stack at all, so not easy for him to transport away afterwards. So we probably ought to make him another chest of them, but no, I'm not going to be that cruel. So there you go, Dadcraft. In case you didn't know what is the best tool to use on wool, there it is. But I was over here because I was chatting to Chris over here actually, and I did the recent tour. I don't know if you saw that, but if you didn't, go and check it out, of the server. And we kind of showed off this place, but he hadn't quite finished down the bottom, and he has now, so I thought we'd just pop over here and have a look. Well, when I say he's finished, he's kind of sort of finished. Let's have a look. What way do we want to go? That way possibly? No, that's the back. I've jumped off the wrong side. Obviously I should be round the other side, so let's swim round there. But yeah, he's got this, in fact let's just go down here. He's got this lower section kind of finished, and as you can see through the glass there, before it was only a little corner of this done, but now he's been over here, and I think Dadcraft has helped a lot, and just literally cleared all this out and put now this in. So we'll just break in there and come out again, because he's taken the ladder away, so there's no way into here. But he has put in a nether portal, which is pretty cool. So that comes out not too far from the portal to the farm, not the farm, the city. But yeah, this looks really cool down here now. He's got all this in. He's got hidden lighting everywhere. The only things that do spawn here are slimes, as you can see, and our security guards deal with that. Although clearly they don't, because he was bashing him and he was doing nothing. Absolute rubbish. Look, watch. He's being pushed by the slime. He doesn't even care. You call this security? Look at that. You go away. It just doesn't even do anything, does he? What is the point of that? I don't know. I really don't know. You going to help out now? Oh, finally. Oh, how rubbish are you? But look at this thing now. It is just the amount. I'm the only one on the server at the moment, so it is, you know, sort of pretty good. But yeah, these chests over here, let's go and have a quick look. They are completely full. It's just absolute chock-a-block. The only thing that isn't full is squid ink, but that's still a good amount of squid ink, and probably more than we've got over at the farm. So let's see, where's the tunnel? Let's just get ourselves up here. Here it is. So yeah, we have got this. Let's see if we can. Yay. So the idea is, we're going to bash ourselves on there. The idea is you fly in from the surface down a hole, and then you would literally come along this tunnel into this farm, and that is awesome. That's the way you got to enter the farm, isn't it, really? So really cool. Can't wait for that to be finished. It is going to look so good. Now, since our last clip, Chris has been on, and he did a live stream, and he's built a castle. So yeah, the aquarium now has a little castle, which is really cool. He did this on his live stream, so if you haven't checked that out, go and check out his channel. I do believe there's a link to the live stream on there, and there's a spider up there. What's the spider doing in there? He should be coming down there any second now then. Yeah, so yeah, he did a live stream and basically decided he wants to put some ornaments in his castle here, and there's also a bit of a shipwreck over here as well. So that's pretty cool. These are like the ones we got on Buy and Bundle. So I think that looks pretty good, and I kind of helped him out with that by throwing a little bit of brown wool at him. So Petty helped him out a lot on this, and I just hopped on and off to get him some wool and throw it at him, and yeah, so that's pretty good. The other thing he has finished, and let's see if we can do this. Well, he hasn't finished this tunnel, but he's made this tunnel connect. So this is a way that we are going to leave the server, or leave this area now, and it goes up here and out, and we're out. Yay! Now the thing is, can we do that backwards again? The tunnel looks really good, doesn't it? So let's see. Oh, almost. Gonna have to practice that one a little bit, I think. But yeah, it makes a really cool way to actually get into this farm. The other thing as well is Dadcraft has actually finished his bit at the top here. He's been on as well, so he's obviously seen my little GIF, so go and check out his channel to see what he thought of that. So I'm not going to show it off too much. You can go and check out Dadcraft's channel for that. Now, you've probably seen my previous video where we've essentially opened applications up again for the server, so if you haven't, go and check it out. And one of the things we're going to be doing with that is actually starting a new map, because we hope to start it when 1.12 comes out. And yeah, I think for a lot of people, you know, with the new blocks and that, they'd like to do some new builds. And so yeah, a decision's been made amongst the sort of the community that we're going to do that, and we're going to get some new members on at the same time. And it'd be fairer for them as well to actually everyone start from the beginning rather than trying to join halfway through a season. So I'm trying to get finished quite a few of these little jobs. So as you can see there, I'm just finishing up here at the racetrack, and we've got a finish line in there, and I think we've got all the bars and everything else we need in place. We've got those hay bales in place that we did before, so I think it's looking pretty good. Now I don't know if I can fly, but only when I hit things. That's yeah. One last rocket. I ought to probably get some more, actually. So yeah, the racetrack is finished. It's, well, I say finished, it should be raceable. So I think that's something that we probably want to do with the guys, is perhaps get them all on here and maybe have a day at the races before we do sort of finish things. I think that would be pretty cool and pretty good fun. So I will speak to the rest of the guys and see if we can organise that. But as I said before, the racetrack is, yeah, I think raceable, I think, is probably the correct terminology to use here. Can't go it that way. So I've put in the hay bales when we slow down, put all in these hay bales here. So this is sort of, they're going through the hay section. As you come through the quarry, you'll then come around here and past all these hay bales. So that's pretty good. The rest is all rideable. It was only really that last section where I was putting in this sort of lower area here. But again, that's all fenced in. It should actually work now. So yeah, there's no reason why we couldn't come here and all have you know, a good fun race. So I will organise that. Now this is an area I definitely would like to try and get finished, which is our end portal room. So yeah, last time we did all of this, and we're going to put up the maps going around for the end. So we've got some more pillars and that to build around there. I've moved all the chests temporarily up here as well, so this bottom area is now technically clear, and that means I can actually get started on putting the rest of this lava in, which is probably a good idea, and maybe something I'll see if I can do without killing myself. I ought to have a bucket of water on me really when I do this, but you know, this is me we're talking about. We don't do things like that. So but this is how we're going to do it. We're just going to make ourselves a temporary little sort of safe zone like we have here, which means then we can start putting sort of lava buckets in the appropriate places. So, and it probably would help to actually have nothing but lava buckets on my hotbar. That would certainly make life easier. And again, this is where I'd like to say, you know, if Mojang want to put the new features of 1.12 into into survival as well as creative, where we can create unique hotbars, this would help on a situation like this, because that took me a minute or so to swap that over. But yeah, in creative, in the new version, you can now do that really simply. So yeah, Mojang, that would be nice if you could, you know, perhaps do it on this as well. Yeah, that would be really nice. We are going to need to keep that, and we'll get a few more of these down as well. The other thing as well is, if you haven't seen it, do go and check out my video about the new patron server. So that's something that Dadcraft and myself has started up. So obviously Dadcraft, as you know and already mentioned on here, plays on this server, and yeah, we both have a couple of patrons, so we thought, you know, it would be really cool if we can have a server to sort of just play Minecraft on with our patrons, and you know, not having to record and things like that, although we probably will do some sort of videos from it. But yeah, it'd be really cool if we just had somewhere to play with our patrons. So we set one up, so any of our patrons, mine or Dadcraft's, that are on the second tier, which I think is $5, yeah, you get to play on the server. So go, you know, check out my video on that, and you know, if you think that might be something you'd like to support myself on or Dadcraft on, yeah, head over to Patreon, and yeah, you can come and play on the Patreon server with us. So that'd be really cool. As I say, we're trying to have a lot of fun on there. It's all about playing with you guys rather than recording videos, which is, you know, quite cool, and I'm enjoying it. So yeah, check that video out as well. In the meantime, I'm going to I think I'm going to have to make a few more trips to the Nether and get some more lava, because this just isn't going to do it, I don't think. In fact, I know it's not going to do it, because we're already here and I've still got a lot more that I've actually got to do, which is a bit annoying, but it's just, yeah, and that one needs doing, so I'm going to put that over there to remind me. That one technically is done, and the other thing we can start doing, and I probably should have done earlier, because I can't reach otherwise without burning in the lava and burning to a crisp. There we go, in the lava. I knew it would happen sooner or later. It just had to, didn't it? It's one of those things, but thankfully I should stop burning, and I have. Cool. Alright, so yeah, I need to go and get a lot more lava. I don't think I've got any more, because that's one chest full there. Let's just go and check the other chests. I usually take a couple of these with me, and I don't think any of these. I tell a lie. It's got one in. Brilliant. Right. Well, I'm going to go and finish putting lava in, and I'm still going to have to go to the Nether and get more lava. But I'm going to carry on doing that, and then we'll take a look and see how that looks when I've done it. I'm not quite sure about that yet, but just having to play around with the roof. I kind of want to put these arches in, so I think what we're going to do is have this second level, whether it's a way you can walk or whether it's just a balcony, I'm not quite sure, or just an indent, if you know what I mean, with nothing behind it. But I think it definitely adds something to it having the arches, and I'm not quite sure about this flat area, but I think we'll just see how it goes, because we've also got it to come out this way as well. And I've got a sort of an idea for the roof when it goes inside. But yeah, the rest of it is all done. All this lava is all cleared away, which is quite nice. I even got the odd patch of lava that was under there. I went and fixed it, because it had missed a bit a long time ago, but it was just annoying me too much, so I had to fix it, and so I did. Yeah, so I think that's okay. I think we'll definitely, I think having it back one, so we've got that indent there, definitely sort of has an effect on it. And I'm not quite sure whether we'll just put stone, and we'll probably just put stone in there for now. So yeah, and I haven't got any on me, but yeah, so we'll probably just do that, because it'll look much better, and it'll sort of add depth to it as well. I think if we got, let's just put this behind here now and have a quick look, and let's fall off there as well. That'd be quite good, wouldn't it? Yay! So let's go behind here, and yeah, so it's rather than this stone that we've got here, let's get rid of that, and we're gonna have to pillar up a little bit, I think, get some dirt scaffolding up here, because it's, yeah. So let's see if we put that there, and we're going to fall off again. So I probably won't do this on camera as I thought I was going to, but I want to do this first bit. I'm going to do it. I will not fail. I will do it. Let's see, like that, and then yeah, then we can come across like so, and that will then build across there. I've got to leave enough gap so I can keep walking through here, because yeah, I need to do the rest around the corner, but I just really want to get a feel to how this is looking. So let's just do it this level here. And again, we can always substitute it for the sort of the cracked brick and the, you know, maybe not so much the mossy, but yeah. So I think like that, but with the cracked brick, so it doesn't look so clean, would look quite good. That gives us some definition. And then I've got a different idea for the roof, but I might even just step the roof around a little bit as well. I don't know. I'm gonna carry on with this, and I'll see what I come up with, and it might look completely different. I like it. I like it. What do you think? Yeah, so I kind of extended out. Before I had this sort of little line going across with a single beam, but I kind of feel it looks better with these sort of real chunky supporting the roof stuff. Just looked a bit too flimsy before, and I think they look quite good as well as different size arches. I think they work really well together. This side's got arches all the way along the same size. I extended out this side over here because originally I had it sort of stopping here, but I pushed it back a couple more and made the arch the same size as the other one, so I think that all works really, really well. And I love this ceiling. I wasn't quite sure about it because when I was putting it in, I've missed a piece. When I was putting it in, it was, yeah, it was kind of bright, but then that's because I had my torches up there. Now let's see if we got some endstone somewhere. We should have. There we go, endstone bricks, and I'm going to need some dirt to pillar up, and let's go and do that while we chat. So yeah, I was kind of worried about it because this is very bright. When you kind of put it on the floor like that, it is really, really bright because you've got sort of lots of light around it. But at the top, we haven't got any lighting up there, and that's what I wanted, that sort of dark, mystical, sort of mysterious. But I wanted to have the end stone because, you know, we're in the end portal room, and it should really represent the end a little bit if you can. So I like to use some of the materials from there as well. I guess it's a kind of combination because we're in this stronghold, but at the same time we want to be, and just incidentally, by the way, this is how close we are. If I put a torch up there so you can see, well, you can't quite see, but in a lot of places that's just dirt. So we are literally only maybe 2 layers from the surface, maybe 3. At one point I did actually let a load of water in because I'd come up underneath a pool, but hey, but yeah, I really like that. I really like how that's coming on. I thought I'd miss some more bits over here then, but I haven't. And yeah, I think it looks really, really good. And I put these braziers in, are they called? Dadcraft will correct me on that, I have no clue. But I just thought they added something to this area here. So as you come down from the portal, you've got these sort of fires here, and yeah, I think it looks really good. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I'd love to get your feedback. Is there anything you think we should change? I think it all works together. I think the pattern works. And I'm really proud of this. This is, you know, sort of working on this from scratch and sort of coming up with my own ideas and that sort of thing. I think it's really good. I got rid of the hanging things from there as well. It just didn't work with this room. So I kind of took those away. It's connected with these to these posts anyway, so yeah, I think that kind of works. So and I think these are far enough away from these. They haven't caught fire yet. I think the distance only has to be like an air block, which is fine. It's above that is where you get the problems when it's sort of, it needs to be 4 air blocks or something. But no, I think that really works, and I'm so glad I got this finished. It's a shame we haven't got all the maps, but that would take an absolute lifetime. I think when we start 1.12, it might be a case of everybody starts doing maps from the beginning, and then that way we can, you know, we can work on it for the future, shall we say. So yeah, we may well have that where, you know, everyone comes along, gets an empty map, does an area, puts it in, and, you know, makes a duplicate of it so other people can come and take the same map, and, you know, we don't have any issues with exploring similar areas, and yeah, so on and so forth. So that's pretty cool. And this is just my storage for now. I'm going to get rid of all these. I've got to do a bit of a server cleanup really, and sort of go around collecting all my stuff from all over, including this area behind here. So that's just going to, and I put away my 2 bits of wood, because my 2 bits of wood go there, and that's how it's going to be. So people don't know, you haven't seen that, so that's pretty cool. Alright guys, well, I think we've got plenty done today. So again, you know, let me know what you think in the comments. I would love to get your feedback on this, whether you like it, whether you'd make some changes. Is there anything else I can do to improve it? Otherwise, I'm really liking it. I'm liking hidden lighting too as well. It's underneath the carpets. So that just sort of makes it a bit light around here. Although I don't know whether I really need them because of all the glowstone behind the maps should reach out for. But you know what? I'm just not taking any chances. It's we're going to make it spawn proof. So yeah. Really cool. So yeah, we'll go and work on something else, but you'll have to come and join me then to find out what. So we'll see you soon. Don't forget to like and comment, and we'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.